Hello and welcome back to my channel, the place for the latest fitness tips, tricks, and workouts. Today I'm going to be showing you how to correct bad posture. I will show you 3 stretches and 6 corrective exercises. Let's start with the stretches. Stretching is so important for maintaining good posture because it's tight muscles that pull the body into an improper position. In this case, the tight areas are the neck, the upper trapezius, and the pecs. Doing stretches will help elongate the muscle and make it less difficult to hold your body into the correct position. So, the first stretch is for the neck. This stretch is a simple pull of the head. You're gonna hold this stretch for 30 seconds. And to get more area of the neck, you can play with where your head is positioned. You can go down, stretching more of the back side, or you can start to look up, which will stretch the front of your neck. The second stretch is for the pecs. I am going to be using a resistance tube. If you don't have this, you can also use a towel, but I do recommend you purchase one of these, which I will put a link in the description below where you can get one. So what you're gonna do, you're going to hold the resistance band in front of you a little bit further than shoulder width apart, and you're just gonna go up and over. And the tighter your pecs are, the harder this is gonna be. If this is a little bit too much, you can always have your hands further apart. Also note that this is an active stretch, so you don't wanna be holding a position for too long. You wanna be always going through the motion. The last stretch is for the upper traps, the notorious tight area for most people. And we're actually going to use a lacrosse ball. If you don't have this, if you have a foam pad, that would work too. Or you could also resort to just using your fingers. And what we're going to do with this, we're going to do myofascia release, which is basically holding pressure on a certain tight area of your body and waiting until that place starts to release and starts to stretch. For this guy, we're going to lay down on the ball, right where the trap is, and we're just gonna roll around until we find a really tight spot. If you need more pressure, you can always raise your hips, but if it's too much, just keep those hips down. To help this process go along, you can move your hand and arm around in circles, but it's important you just don't roll around aimlessly. You want to stay on that tight spot until it releases. Depending on how tight you are, this can take anywhere from 1 minute to 10 minutes. If you do not have a lacrosse ball and you're just using your fingers, then just go ahead and massage those upper traps, and wherever you feel a knot, just hold down at that pressure point and wait for blood flow to start loosening up that area. All right, that is it for stretches. Let's move on to the exercises. Now, when it comes to bad posture, while the front of your body is tight, drawing your chest to cave in, your back is elongated, and therefore the muscles are in an overstretched position. And what you need to do is tighten up those muscles, which will make it easier to stand erect. We specifically want to be focusing on the muscles at the shoulder blade and the rhomboids and mid traps, which are right between the shoulder blades. And again, that's going to pinch those muscles together, making it way harder to then relax. The first exercise is a reverse plank. You are going to be up in a tabletop position. And when you're doing this, you want to be thinking about your arms rotating externally, and this is going to further tighten your back. You want to externally rotate those arms and pinch those shoulder blades together. Here is the wrong way, and here is the right way. I recommend doing this for a set of 12 reps 3 times. The second exercise is plank push-aways. You are going to be in the normal plank position here, and what you're going to do is you're going to relax your shoulders and then push away. And that's specifically gonna really get this area right here underneath the armpit. So again, you're gonna relax and push up. Make sure that when you're relaxing, you're not going forward. That's gonna be working your triceps. You wanna just be going straight down and straight up. The next exercise is what I call the double chin. You're going to be in a tabletop position and you're gonna relax your neck forward and you're then gonna push your neck back, and that's gonna give your upper traps a nice stretch and work your neck muscles to be in proper alignment. So again, you're relaxing and then you push up. Relax and push. I would do as many as you can, at least 20. The next exercise is called a mid-back pull, and this is for particularly your mid-trap area. You're going to be needing a resistance band. I would start with a lower resistance band and then go up as you need more challenge. So you're gonna again start with your hands a little bit further than shoulder width apart, and then you're going to just stretch that band out and bring those shoulder blades together. You want to make sure your neck isn't engaging. It's a common thing that people raise their shoulders. Really try to stuff those shoulders down and just think about those shoulder blades connecting. I would do between 8 to 10 reps of this one. For the last 2 exercises, you're going to be on your stomach and you're going to be doing arm raises. So you're just going to go up and bring those shoulder blades together here as high as you can without recruiting your neck. Make sure that your head is resting forward. Version 2 of this, you're going to have your arms in front of you, still raising, bringing those shoulder blades together. In both of these, your hands are facing down, not up, but down. I recommend for this one that you do for 20 to 30 reps for 3 sets. All right, and there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave any comments for me if you have any questions or concerns. All right, I will see you next time.